I had to refresh that quick. Just so I can see something on my end here. Okay. Just gonna do a quick refresh of the stream. So. I'm just making sure something on my end here. Well, that's quite embarrassing. Yes, it seems somehow my mic got muted for most of the stream so far, but that's fine. I got to do some entertaining stuff. Oh, so you didn't know what I was saying? Be right back. Well, that's annoying. Why did I end up getting muted, though? Let me check my settings. I'm sure I don't have anything set up for muting my mic. Oh, okay. Let's delete that. And that. Yikes. That was why. My show and camera was actually the mute mic button. So that's probably why I ended up muted for a while here. Sorry about that. Hopefully that doesn't happen next time. Oh well. Everybody makes mistakes. And luckily the game's still going though. But yeah, you've been following along, the game's going well.
The control room should be off to the right.
Off to the right?
I hope we're doing the right thing.
I hope so too. Nothing really to apply there. No, I'm actually going to do. I can get in here without much of a problem. Let me check my character. Ooh. Okay. What am I? What am I getting penalized on? Details. Okay. So let me try. Oh, okay.
Unexpected noise. I'm performing an area sweep now.
Here they come!
Alright, there we go. Down you go.
Sorry!
It's okay, poor body. You're just doing your job. see here. Take that. That. Yes. Okay. Looks like it's not gonna be that easy. So why don't we keep going?
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Hey, Syndictive. Ah, you missed the fun of me having most of my mic muted for most of the time because of my hotkeys. Just finally figured that out. Ah, but what's up, man? Okay, where am I going? No, wait. Always check the corpses. Wait. What is in here? Another corpse. That it's missing a head. Not gonna question. Oh yeah, you take over after I'm in about an hour here. Okay. So what are you are you playing some more of the game you played the other night, or are you doing a different game this time? Receptionist terminal. Oh, nice. Bad game or good game? Oh, it's not really a game? What would it be considered then? I wonder. Anyway. Reading this here. Oh. Okay. Alright. Terminal memory purge, purge. I had to borrow a copy. So. Care bay. Well, that's lovely. All these people. Oh! Loot. I don't know if I've stolen enough things yet in this game. I gotta steal more shit. Please tell me. Yes! Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. Body reading with me is a very... It's here. More hacking.
You're
Or
fast.
lockpicking? I'm not sure if it's considered hacking or just... No, it's lockpicking. Oh. Ooh. That sounds like a good mod to have. Anything in here? Spacer's Choice. From Spacer's Choice Emerald Vale Development on Oversight to J. Brandon. Get it together. Miss Brandon, this letter serves as a formal notification of her customer's displeasure towards your management. Blah. Mouth is full of blah. Of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. The Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right, but a privilege. Okay. J. Brandon. Choose fish. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly are agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable. The Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-effective power to the entire region. Regards, Juno Brandon, manager. Well, that's lovely. Anything in the... No, that's not even open. Let's see if we can find this way. Oh. Some more kits. Honestly, I'm gonna go with rocking without the hat. And break my leg. I wonder if I can... Oh! Jeremy's in here. I gotta find Jeremy. Ooh, I almost got it to the point where I can get it. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ooh. 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 I might be able to get it. Let's see here. Speed. Alright. Let's say. Ooh. Yes! I can get in here. Awesome.
Great work.
Right. Well, since I've got the time, I think I should give Ludwig a visit. Alright, let's go talk to Ludwig. Ludwig von Miller. Or Ludwig Miller. Mr. Miller, where are ya? There you are.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Seriously, you sound like the one guy from SpongeBob. I know he's dead, but you sound like the dude from SpongeBob. You mentioned a logic module. Well, I got it from the thermal.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform.
Yes.
So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
A shot. You take care. Hmm. Let's see if I can modify anything. Can I modify Peacekeeper? No, I can't. What? Can modify you. Always nice. Ooh. That makes things a lot more fun. For you. cost some bits to do the repairs. But can't do anything more with that. Alright, let's go back to the plant. Alright. Let's go back in here. See if we can get some stuff done here. Alright. Okay. That way. Already did everything in these two rooms. But unlock door. Passcode. Alright. I'm really reading through this because I've read through it so many times. Alright. What do you got in here?
Nicely done.
Another assault rifle. And more ammo. Always good to have. Hey, something else to unlock. Now let me see if I can make myself look a little bit better. I look like a regular working woman. Right. I know it's not very effective at protecting myself by using stuff like this, but it's a big but, and I cannot lie. I think it looks cool.
Watch out! Here I go!
There you go.
Everyone all right?
Thank you so much for body. Just checking to see. Get some more stuff done here. Anything this way? Well, some lovely dovey loot. Alright. Let's keep this, oh man, I probably should have put the muzzle on here. Speaking of which, let me move you and you and you. I'll put you in and I'll keep you in. And for melee, I'll bring my shock stick.
Process.
Get ready!
Alright, you're gonna die over there, buddy.
Just two more.
One down.
What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
You okay?
Yeah, huh?
Thomas is very fond of
He's
you.
just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
Oh, nice. That boy is head over heels for you.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Hmm. Let's go back. Wait, what? Am I dealing with a... Yay. I'll take some. Nope. Hey.
So
There we go. Alright. Need chicken here first. Jeremy! Hey!
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational.
Jeremy!
It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's
It's Jeremy!
choice.
This is odd. Why aren't you attacking me?
Hostile actions towards spacer's choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with spacer's choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Let me get this straight. You want to help me destroy out of mechanicals?
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Confirmation granted, buddy. Go ahead and do your best. Data pit. It's in the pit. Alright, so at least we know where that is. That's that. That. While you're doing that, Jeremy, I'm going to take a look around here. Oh. You're hacking too low. What's hacking low? Oh, wait. That's probably why. I think for my mind attributes here. Anything really no.
No, just leave me alone.
I hear somebody.
Get away!
So what's this way?
Get away!
Oh, calm down there, calm down there, buddy.
dang, that's impressive.
The workbench.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Yeah, that's fine.
System. Investigating.
send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Oh,
Here we go!
Double hit.
That's the last of them!
Let me see if I can fix the steam. There we go. Makes it easier to get around here. Hey, Jeremy. Find anything?
mechanics
Not real. You're
protocols
not
currently
real.
active. Please do not interrupt.
Alright. Come on, Jeremy. You get through here.
No, just leave me alone. Go away, Phantom.
I'm not a phantom, buddy.
No, just leave me alone.
Okay, let's see if there's anything else we can do. I'll take that.
Get away! Go away, Phantom. Go away, Phantom.
Ah, there we go.
Go away, Phantom.
You don't look
You're
too
not
well.
real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram.
Oh.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms.
Well,
See?
that should be
See,
a
Higgins?
very, very
This
first
is why you
rule.
must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're eating sprats?
Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily
Ugh.
recommended intake of mercury.
Yikes.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
What?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You were an
I
engineer?
specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
You must know how to stop
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
them. Yeah. I can deal with it.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw.
Now, I'm not sure
Their
if it's what
hostility
happened
levels
to
were
him that's causing
hardwired
him
to
to be
maximum.
crazy, or
There's
if
no
he is
changing
just
that, but
crazy
you
all
could
the time.
rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
Mm-hmm.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
I'm gonna ask you
The
something.
tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
How long have you been down
Jimmy'd
here?
open the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
This place looks abandoned.
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
Your
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Ooh, that's actually kind of lucky. Okay. Well, he seems like a nice fellow. everything I needed in this area. If it was up here. Might not end well for Jeremy, but at least it will help us figure out what's going on here. Okay, nope. Got one there. What over here? This was okay. This is that. Nothing this way. Yeah. Map of this place. I could look at the map. That might help. Let's see that. In here. There's that. It's that. What is in here? Fire. That side is also barred. There's that. Oh, I'm missing something. Yeah, okay. I think I know where I gotta go. Okay. Go through here. Just a second. Somehow my game crashed. Oh. I'll fix that quick. That was weird. I'm not sure what caused the crash. Now let it load back up here. Don't worry, the game will resize itself in a second. Boom. Yes, I do use reshade. That was weird. That was really weird. Not sure what was doing that, but something caused that. Okay. Luckily, alright, it wasn't too far off. Okay. So I wonder if there's another. There is. Figure out how. I think I know how. Okay. Let me take a look around here. Stairs. Six this way. Hey, there we go. Ah, there we go. This is what I was looking for. Jeremy! Hey, buddy! I'm just trying to look around and see if I can find that switch. I believe it's right here.
That's the last. I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Thank you, poor body. Now let's go. Alright. Let's see what we can do.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh.
Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your
I don't
opinion.
think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Yeah,
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family.
I'm kind of
In
a
Mr.
free
Thompson's
agent.
eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Yeah, that's...
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
And this is why Parvati will always influence this quest.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to
I
say
have
something.
yet to actually cut off Edgewater's power.
Really? I mean, wow.
Just
Thanks.
because of her.
No one's ever told me those words in that order.
So... Gotta go to Edgewater. so that part's done. Let's see. I wonder if I got all the quests done in this area. I think I have. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What do you mean hostiles are nearby?
One of us want to go see what happened?
What happened? Sprat fell into a transformer again? I don't...
Zoe says she...
Ah, there you go.
Everybody keeps staring.
Here's your lucky day. I got you one of those data pads.
No.
Part 1.
Look at... I appreciate you going through all that trouble.
Yeah, no problem.
In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance.
I got more.
Well, don't keep...
Part.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
No, that's fine, Tom. And I've got more.
Don't keep me in suspense.
Elusive
The
part 3.
geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide
Yeah.
always told us it was... That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Nice. Alright. Thank you. Let me just see how my reputation is. Both ends have revering. The starters have a little bit negative to me, but both ends are revering. I'm probably going some drug addiction right now, so I might as well take a drug. Let's go. Alright, let's go talk to Adelaide.
That's the thing about growing old.
Ah.
Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
What happened?
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my
That's
boy in
why.
the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Alrighty. I need something to convince
Tell
him of.
Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been
That makes
grinding them up
sense.
in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Again, makes sense.
Edgewater's cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
That makes sense too. Alright. Let's go talk to Reed. Let's see if we can get him taken care of. Alright. Reed. Right.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Jackson. I just want to say Jackson. Alright.
I think you do.
Alright.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water.
Yeah.
I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Yeah, sure.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
You let her son
Her
die.
son got sick with plague a couple years back. Company never gave us enough medication to treat the whole town. So I had to choose, you see. Adelaide's child or someone else's. She's never forgiven me. I don't expect she ever will. I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I'm a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. Unless you can demonstrate to me that we are helpless without her, I see no reason why I should stand down.
Well...
I don't believe you. Play. You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated.
Well...
We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
Yeah. What are you actually putting in there?
The Saltuna's been a mite bland ever since Adelaide left. And we don't get as much Saltuna these days, so we've had to improvise to meet quotas. We've added wood chips, some mushrooms, bit of sand, tossed some canid bits in our processor once. It all tastes like Saltuna in the end.
How long have you been living like
Couple
that?
years, give or take. right around the time the first wave of plagues hit the town. Now listen, I do not know what pretty rhetoric Adelaide has fed you, but plagues are a simple fact of life.
Okay.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. Evidence. Adelaide has a secret, and I want it. No.
Well, I got
You'll
something for you.
excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance.
Yeah.
What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling
We are
Spacer's
basically
choice
fertilizer
property
when we're
long
dead.
after its date of expiration. I was wondering
Kinda
about
morbid,
those
but
missing
kinda
bodies
cool.
in Silas's cemetery. So Adelaide wants me gone. Trade my life for the life of the town. You understand what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
If I leave town, I'm as good as dead. If I stay,
Kind of wish I could
Edgewater will
ask them
die
to
of
come on my
attrition.
ship.
Adelaide has discovered some secret cure for the plague, and she is holding my town ransom.
I can't make that
No,
decision.
I don't expect you to do any such thing. Edgewater is my own responsibility, and you have done quite enough for me already. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way.
God, his voice sounds so familiar.
Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
You don't have to do this.
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend a crop. She's what this town needs.
Can't be easy.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
Hopefully. Ooh. Okay. Let's pick that up. Let's use just to make things better. Can't do anything here.
Yeah, huh?
Nope, nothing to say. Alright. I might actually finish up on Emerald Vale. Sweet. Which means let's go talk to Adelaide.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Okay, I can understand that. Dr. Reed to leaving.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
I made a mess.
This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Ready? Take care. Boom. Got that. Now, let's go to the crash site. And get this ship up in the air. There we go.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Alright, you ever been on a ship before?
I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
What do I say?
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
Parvati come with me. Parvati
What do you think?
Come. Well, first thing, why would you want to go into space with a stranger?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Edgewater was on the verge of collapse before you showed up. You sent them power, and now the town might see another season. And you talked Miss McDevitt into coming back to town. Maybe one day, Edgewater will have a garden where that cannery once stood. You ain't exactly a stranger anymore. You've done some kindness hereabouts. I wouldn't mind following somebody like that.
You really want out of Edgewater that bad?
Yeah, I really do. My whole life's been small. I realized that when you walked into town. I've been seeing the same faces every day, the same sky, the same stars. Then I saw this ship. This gorgeous, stately lady with her eyes turned skyward, and I made up my mind to come along with you.
I'm glad to have you with.
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Alright, come on, let's go in. Let's get this ship off the ground.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Alrighty. Let's just get this set up here. And... good to go.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
I'm hoping so too. Alright, let's go talk to...
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
I installed the
All
power
systems
regulator.
are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let us get out of here. And no, we're a big reference to Firefly.
communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Alrighty. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use.
Very
Shame
good
former
use.
captain, horrible way to die. How are
Also,
you feeling,
Sin, you
by the way?
still
I lost track
there?
of you in that cave
Just let me
back
know when
there.
you're ready to take
Experiencing
over, okay?
any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I'll get ready to hand it off soon. I got a few minutes left. I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities.
Huh.
We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Alright. Let's go to the Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
And while I've got some time to do it...
Can we talk?
Yeah, just a second, poor body. I need this. And... let me just talk to you quick here.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Not about her.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Well...
I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure. Well,
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else? Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Did your dad?
Not on the regular. Once in a great long while, a Saltuna boat would break down on the pad. He'd always bring me along for those.
Aw.
Mostly, he did the same as me. Kept Bess, the cannery, running. Turned loaders, plumbing and electricity, some plastering. I never got the hang of that. Except for my schooling years, I was always beside him.
Aw.
Or tied to him. He used to carry me about in a sling when I was real little.
That's
When I got older,
freaking
he sent me
adorable.
to sorting tools and parts while he worked. Later, he taught me simple fixes like busted crate latches. I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like you
Nobody
wanted.
ever is.
The kind that
Truly.
stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
Okay.
Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater.
Aw.
When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they begun. Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening. I reckon you could say, no thanks, I don't want a job. But then you don't got a job.
Yeah, you do enjoy this.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
You didn't like the classes?
There were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches.
Yeah, I love
Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches. As soon as I got permission, I spent all my time in the machine shop. They had all manner of parts, but they didn't want me using them, so I had to sneak them sometimes. I even slept in there. Had a hammock tied up in the rafters. Before I left, I installed a little skylight for myself, so I could see the stars.
Build anything fun?
When an engine came in, I'd strip it down and rebuild it. I mostly built for myself. Custom tools. Little mechanical critters to talk to. When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so nervous I'd be drenched in sweat. It was easier for everybody when I stayed off on my own. I doubt any of them remember me now. Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed. About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Alright. Alrighty, I'm gonna save here. Syndictive. Sin, you have a great one. Syndictive is gonna take over here as we get ready to end day 5. And we do have day 6 coming up, I believe. I think we made the quota for day 6. I'm not sure yet, though. But anyway, Sin, I'm going to hand it off to you right now.